Good morning out there, everybody. Alan D9J Sports. Hey, it's Thursday morning. We've got a good show lined up for you on a Thursday morning drive. We're going to be talking about Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Hey, it's under 30 days now before the big mega fight. But my question to you is, what will Terrence Crawford or Canelo Alvarez look like when they lose the fight? That's what we're going to be talking about this morning on D9J Sports. So let's start with Terrence Crawford. What will Bud Crawford look like after taking his first loss? Will he be the same fighter? If Terrence Bud Crawford gets knocked out like I'm predicting, what type of fighter will he be after that? Will he be the same brash fighter? Will he still have the same aggressive attitude? Or will he be humble to the point where we won't ever see the likes of him like we saw against Errol Spence again? Or will this really define his legacy if he loses? Now that probably sounds crazy, but some of the greatest fighters out there, well, hell, all the fighters out there who are great fighters with the exception of Floyd Money Mayweather have lost a fight, or maybe more than one fight. Ali lost more than one. Roy Jones lost more than one. Sugar Ray lost more than one. There have been some fighters, Thomas Hitman Hearns, the name goes on, the Gypsy King. There have been a lot of great fighters out there who've lost some fights. Now there's only been a few great fighters like Andre Ward, and right now Usyk is still fighting. I don't think he's lost, but you know what I mean. There's been some great fighters out there lose some fights. So how would Terrence Crawford look if he loses? And how will it? I guess it's going to determine on how does he lose the fight. If he loses in a 12-round decision, okay, then, hey, man, it's going to be kudos goes out to Terrence Crawford. It's going to be kudos goes to Terrence Crawford if he loses a 12-round decision. If he goes out and he gets knocked out, if it's a technical knockout, if it's a technical knockout where he takes punishment, and he gets stopped in the corner or something, and the ref steps in, and he isn't beaten up too bad, but they stop the fight so he can't take another devastating blow, then that's probably going to probably bode well for him. But he get his ass knocked out like Roy Jones Jr. did against Antonio Tarver and Glenn Johnson. Those are the two that I say about Roy Jones. I'm not going to talk about the other guys because that was it, man. I mean, them guys knocking Roy out after that didn't count because none of them dudes were really on Roy level. It was just too long. He had been in there too long. So if Terrence Crawford get knocked out like that, what is he going to look like, ladies and gentlemen? What is he going to look like? Will he ever return to form? Or what if the tables are turned and what if he gets the brakes beat off him like he done Errol Spence Jr.? Errol Spence ain't been back. So what's going to happen? So you Terrence Crawford fans, jump in the comments and tell me what you think about if Terrence loses. Let's keep this thing rolling. What about if Canelo loses? How's it going to affect Canelo? Now, number one, I'm going to tell you, if Terrence Crawford knocked Canelo Alvarez out, no, dog. If he knocked Canelo Alvarez out, then, man, no. It's going to mess Canelo Alvarez. I'm telling you, it's going to mess his legacy up as being up at the top echelon. He's one of the greatest, Hall of Fame fighter without question. But if some miracle happens and Terrence Crawford knocks Canelo out, oh, man, that's not going to be good for Canelo Alvarez. It's not going to be good for Canelo Alvarez. Because if he gets knocked out by a smaller guy, no, man, no. The first thing people are going to say, oh, man, he must not be on you know what if that happens. Now, if it goes to a decision, how is it going to look for Canelo Alvarez? Well, that's not going to look good either. It won't look as bad as a knockout, but it won't look good. Because then now the thing will be that Canelo Alvarez, when he fought opponents who were more skilled than him, he couldn't beat him, i.e. Floyd Mayweather Jr. and it'll be Terrence Crawford. And if he fights a bigger person like Dimitri Bivol, he can't beat them. But everybody else within there, he can beat them. So it's not gonna bode well. Now, if Terrence Crawford beats him up, beats the brakes off of him like he done Errol Spence, that's gonna be the worst thing that can happen to Canelo. Even worse to me than a knockout. Because if he beats him from the beginning of the fight all the way to the end, that's gonna be an embarrassment to the great champion. It's going to be an embarrassment to the great champion. And I mean, I want to see what's going to happen. It's less than 30 days away. You know, man, it is. I know I keep doing videos, and everybody's doing videos on it, man. Even during the preseason of football, people are excited about this fight. You got Andre Ward calling out. What's the big boy named Anthony Joshua? That'd be a hell of a fight. I want to see that one. I would pick Andre Ward. Even though he's been out of boxing, I would pick Andre Ward because he would outlast him. He would outlast him because Joshua has a tendency to get tired unless Dre got caught. Well, I don't know. I'd have to rethink. I'm gonna pick Andre SOG Ward. Okay, and then you've got Shakur Stevenson and I call him the babyface assassin. You got the babyface assassin, and he's calling out the man who do all the talking. He be doing all that talking, and that would be something to see that fight. I don't know. I can't think of his name. Right, just done a video on it, man. It'd be a hell of a fight right there. So hey, this is Alan with D9J Sports, man. Jump in the comments and tell me what you think about how they will be affected and whoever loses this fight. It's Thursday. Alan with D9J Sports. Be careful out there on your way to work. And when you get to work, just remember, your only thing you're there to do is get your check. I'm definitely out.